from the strand's 5th grade class from Washington Elementary School. Our experiment was on a type of zooplankton called brine shrimp, and they're also called sea monkeys. And we did an experiment on optimal salinities that the brine shrimp's eggs would hatch best. And right here I have some brine shrimp eggs, and I'm waiting for them to hatch.
Hi, my name's Ilana. And our question was, how many hatches of Artemia francescana, which is the brine shrimp, were there in each of the different salinities of water? We were told that one of the largest plankton populations in the world is found in the Great Salt Lake in Utah, which has a salinity of 120 ppt. ppt means parts per thousand. So, naturally, our hypothesis was that there would be the most hatches in the water with a salinity equal to the Great Salt Lake.
Hi, I'm Katie, and I'm going to talk about the methods. In our experiment, we used 5 different salinities. 0, like fresh water, 5, which is just a little bit of salt in the water, 34, which is equivalent to the salinity of the ocean, 120, which is the salinity of the Great Salt Lake, and 300, which is the same as the Dead Sea. We used, we had 4 replicates, and each pair of table groups in our classroom got a different salinity. After that, we used a refractometer, which is a device used for testing the different salinities of water, and we used that to test our water to find out which salinity we had. After that, we put some of the water into our petri dishes, and we counted out 20 eggs and put them into the dishes. And then we waited 2 days, and then we counted the eggs that had hatched and survived in each one.
Hi, I'm Kate. Our most successful hatch was 5 ppt with an average of 10.3 hatches. Our second best was 34 ppt with an average of 6.7 with 1 spill. Upon further research, we found that Artemia hatched best in a salinity of 5 ppt, but live better in a salinity of 120 as adults.
I'm Wilson, and we concluded that 5 ppt and 34 ppt were the only salinities that would hatch, and 300 ppt and 120 ppt were too salty to hatch. 0 ppt was too little, and we concluded that 5 ppt was the best. And if we could have done this experiment again, we would have used deeper dishes so that we didn't spill, because we had a couple spills and that complicated the experiment. And we would have had more variety of salinities, so that, just out of curiosity. And we would have used a different species of Artemia eggs. We would have had more replicates of each salinity, and we would have waited longer so that when they were bigger, they were easier, so that they would get bigger, so that they would be easier to count.
Some of our new questions were, what would happen with other salinity options? What if we tested the Artemia in the ocean? What other plankton will we test? What other plankton could we test in the different salinities? And will we get the same amount of live eggs if we put the Artemia in real living conditions? Thank you for watching our presentation on the effect of Artemia egg hatch success.